Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the BOI, that's the Board of Investment certification process here in Thailand. We're discussing it specifically in the context of setting up a Thai company in order to seek BOI benefits. And we're bringing this up because folks have sort of sent me some correspondence, and I've seen across the internet and various advertising and marketing campaigns of various individuals that something's being bandied about a 50,000 baht BOI company setup. So I don't know the specific terms of this, but I thought it was worth making a video in much the same vein as I once made a video on those who were claiming to be able to do sort of a set rate visa to the United States, and it just seemed off. The number seemed rather odd. In this case, first of all, I would ask the viewer to really seriously, heavily scrutinize anyone that's claiming a flat rate from the get-go. We can do certain things in our office on a flat rate, but we need to know the situation. We need to know the facts of the case. We need to know the circumstances of the case. I think it's always a bit, how do I put it? I think one should always be a little bit cautious with anyone who's quoting a flat rate and hasn't even seen the company, in this case, hasn't even seen the prospective idea for doing business in Thailand. They're seeing this flat rate for anything. So, BOI companies run the gamut. There's all kinds of things from manufacturing to tech to agriculture, aviation, all kinds of things could have BOI certification in Thailand. And for this reason, to see something that just has a set rate of X for doing all types of BOI companies, that's sort of like if I was to say, it costs this amount to do any type of Thai visa or any type of US visa or any type of work permit, or any type of legal work for that matter. If you just give me X amount, I'll do anything you want. That's difficult for me to wrap my head around. Again, not to get too in depth here, but from most of our experience, a lot of the government fees associated with company incorporation, as well as the various filing fees associated with BOI, I could see a scenario where a company with a certain amount of registered capital could easily, just in government fees, be more than 50,000 baht. That, again, depending on circumstances, I could see that happening rather easily. So again, when looking at pricing with respect to any type of corporate legal related matter here in Thailand, it's probably going to be a really good idea to scrutinize heavily anybody who's quoting a flat rate, sight unseen, for lack of a better term, without really understanding what you're dealing with. And the other thing is again, there are myriad ways in which a BOI company could exist and for different purposes. And for this reason, I think a flat rate, really for us, it wouldn't be feasible to quote a flat rate without understanding what someone wants to do. And for this reason, when approaching individuals who are quoting a flat rate of this nature, it's probably not a terrible idea to approach with caution and get as much information as possible before undertaking any type of business activity or any type of engagement or relationship moving forward.